take 'em.
Hello, anyone watching now later on YouTube, Hillyan here, along with...
Here.
And welcome to Something Sunday, where we'll be trying out 2 games, and, well, we have some backups if both turn out to be sucking. And, yeah, the first one is Genesis Alpha 1. This game has been made by, it's currently still in the works from what I hear, but it's been made, or it's being worked on, by the people who made the Worms games. And yeah, it was pretty. It had a pretty good discount because again, the summer sale is going on for like $7. And from what I saw of it, it's a sort of a roguelite space exploring base building research game. Sort of like a sort of roguelite XCOM-ish.
All right, that explains why I feel so confused by the background trailer thingy here.
Okay, quick little look through here. And yeah, anyone who was trying to watch this live, yeah, I had to stop and start the stream twice because once again I had to rush things a bit. So yeah, I'll probably be pushing the Something Sunday streams back as well. Let's see, corporations. Corporations decide the amount of resources, weapons, and module schemes you can start with. Select your corporation. Okay, and we seem to have only 2 available. Let's see. Survival guides. We'll launch the tutorial. Okay, might as well. Tutorial will introduce the systems that will need to be used to successfully complete a Genesis mission. The crew and artifacts are not configurable during the tutorial. However, completing the tutorial will unlock corporations which can be configured with custom crew and selected artifacts. Okay. Let's start then.
We weren't ready yet, and the dream faded, became a nightmare, became propaganda and lies. But soon, our old dream became a global necessity. We needed resources, we needed more space and more food, we needed a perspective. After years of digging in the dust of Mars, the inventors gave us wings, the hyperdrive. Our ticket to not only Venus or Jupiter, but to Messier, to Andromeda, into a galaxy we call Alpha 1, a galaxy full of bright suns and beautiful planets, a galaxy full of life, a new hope. An alliance of powerful corporations was forged, and Project Genesis initiated. The dream returned, and we became pioneers again. Arcs full of genetic material reached Alpha 1. Their goal? Finding a new home for its cargo, and to initiate a new Genesis for mankind. The best commanders were chosen to lead these starships, and like myself, you are one of them.
Welcome to the shipbuilding interface. Here you build and upgrade our ship.
Bloody heck!
Yeah, I accidentally had the game muted for a bit. I'm going to have to clean up my hotkeys in OBS as well.
Well,
to
on
get
my
everything
end,
cleaned up.
yeah, on my end it was not muted, and yeah.
So you
Hey,
need the
here we go.
greenhouse, vital biosphere during your endeavor. And we have the bridge, we have quarters, we have biotanks. Okay, select greenhouse under life systems.
This is a greenhouse. The concept of cultivating plants on board of our ship is central to the Genesis project. There is no technology known to us that can effectively store or even provide a vital biosphere for the full time of our endeavor. Different life forms also demand different biosphere components to survive on this ship. To compose a certain biosphere, we need special plants. So the Alpha Quadrant is full of shipwrecks. Our tractor beam module is a fast way to acquire already refined materials. Materials will be directly moved to the ship's storage. No deposit and no refinery required.
Let's see, initial build overview, storage, crew cabin, crew without cabin, 0, remaining resources, 0. Okay. At least it's not very hand-holding. And it said it a Radiation Blue game, so maybe the Worm guys are actually the publishers. 2171, 21747, Alpha 1. Okay, a bit alien era with the tech, apparently. Promoting captain.
New captain promoted.
Human 1. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's taken more meant to be built quick, easy, and very sturdy, so they are less flashy.
Follow this guide. Now, following this guide will help you understand your tasks on board the ship. You can follow the tutorial or explore the ship yourself. Okay.
Greetings, Commander. You have been sent to Quadrant Alpha 1. The mission is to find a new home for the crew on board of this ship. Expand your ship and explore the galaxy for resources and interesting new life forms. Look out for a suitable planet, a Genesis candidate, and when you are ready, initiate a Genesis.
Okay, so basically we're looking for a new Earth-like planet, or at least one that can sustain life. Let's see, track the beam to farm resources needed for shipbuilding. Okay.
Is this actually early access?
I think it wasn't said as early access, but it could of course always get updates.
This is the refined...
Oh, I just walked away a bit too far from that. Tractor beam. Let's see, debris. Okay, it seems to be I think it's active. It says that it's doing it. Okay, we can scan things. Gunpowder, okay. Or do we need to scan things before they can actually be control framework? Are you doing it or not now? Oh, assign crew?
Job assigned. Job assigned.
Okay, we don't actually operate it ourselves. We have crew to do that. Oh, and here they come. Okay, that's on the way at the moment.
Welcome to the shipbuilding interface.
This tech
Here
makes
you
sense
build and
for
upgrade our ship. Modules can also be deconstructed if you're not satisfied with their layout, or if you have other reasons to destroy them. Also, I recommend using this interface for orientation on board by accessing the ship map.
Okay, we can see where crew are, where the green dots in here. And I'm guessing that that thing is where we are. I don't really know how to describe it. It looks a bit like a more malformed pyramid.
This is a workshop module. Here, we research and construct weapons and defenses. You can also configure the weapon racks with your favorite selection of weapons. Assign engineers to the workshop in order to speed up research processes.
Meta item unlocked, general ballistics. Okay.
Job
Yeah.
assigned.
Yeah, all I can see so far here looks that it's made sturdy and reliable than flashy.
Okay, we're low on gunpowder on making one of those.
Resource beaming complete.
Sanchez, Wagner.
You have it like
Resource acquired.
yeah, and the duplicate on the field.
Can I unselect this because we need the gunpowder from this? Okay, the heck. What is causing us to lose so many frames? Like 5% at the moment.
Resource beaming complete. Resources collected.
Hostile.
What?
Style.
Okay, where did that come in with the trap with the stuff?
Oh. I think I have seen this trick before. I think I've seen a YouTuber play this.
Okay, where is that thing?
But I think it was last year or something.
Attack.
See. So it seems that I'm guessing that came in with the stuff that we are beaming up.
Yeah,
Can you
and
people switch that?
yeah, I've seen this thing before. Though when I saw it, I think it was in early access to open beta or something. So they have added on a lot to it since then.
Oh, I need to deactivate before I can do that. Makes sense. Can we? Is that decoration or can we pick that up? Hold to collect, right mouse button. Crawl 1 decreases DNA, improves resistances, and lowers intelligence. And can we start G-modding or something in this later on?
I think so. You can, if I remember that, you should be able to modify your crew.
Okay, where the heck did
Resource acquired.
all of that? Oh, yeah, that came in with the gunpowder. Okay, yeah, we're going to have to keep up some defenses here. Let's see. Turrets, construct. 100 DPS, 600 ammo. Yeah, we can. Let's put that up next to the tractor beam. What is causing all of this frame loss? It's 7% already. There's nothing else active.
The game itself?
Maybe.
Resource
I guess that means I'll have
resources collected.
I'll have to download the video from Twitch for better results. And oh, okay, the AI has a seat. Now, where is that turret?
Access granted.
Yeah, no one did see that.
Let's take the turret. Okay. Tractor beam defense. Place a turret in the tractor beam to protect the crew against hostile life forms that can enter the
Resource
yeah.
beaming complete.
Okay, let's put that thing
Resource acquired.
here. Go to the greenhouse. Okay. That should keep any creepy crawlies out for now. Though I presume when we continue on further, bigger things could get in as well. Terminal to plant a palm, which is stored in your deposit. Okay. Let's see, planter. Palm.
Resources collected.
Provides 302. Okay. Yeah, there's someone working here already. Roberts. Oh. Shipbuilding clone lab. Can be found in the group category. Okay. Yeah, at the moment we only have humans, so we only need O2. As we find different crew, we'll probably need to find... as we find different species, we'll have to put in different plans to provide them oxygen. Curious how that'll go.
In our cloning laboratories, new clones can be created and added to the crew. Thanks to superior genetics advanced technologies, we are also able to combine human DNA with DNA we collect in outer space. This feature gives us the amazing option to create perfectly specialized beings for the Genesis program.
Okay.
Yeah.
Superior genetics.
Does that answer your question earlier?
Yeah. Oh, there's something in here.
There was pretty still needing to again at you, but yeah, you did adapt them.
Okay, so we have ducts to crawl through. Ducts that the beasties can also crawl through. So let's just quickly grab
Access granted.
another turret here.
Resource acquired.
Go ahead. I don't remember if they are able to make nests.
Weapons
There we
activated.
go. Okay. So we'll have to keep up maintenance on this thing as well.
Yeah. A lot happens in this game.
Let's see, clone crew member. More DNA samples are required. Okay, that would make a dumb brute basically. But we need more
Cloning
biomass.
initiated.
No crew cabins left. Okay. Use a workstation. Speed up the clone. Oh, so we can do work ourselves as well. Okay. Let's see.
And I hear the machine again.
Lithium in one site.
You're right there.
Yari. Hydrogen chloride. Neither of these have biomass that we need. So how are you going to deal with that, game?
Cloning done.
Okay, apparently it's going to cheat a bit. Let's see, hangar. And hello, roads. Space travel, not ship assaults. Let's see. Hangar.
This is our hangar module. The hangar is necessary to acquire resources, plants, or other interesting things from planets and shipwrecks.
Okay, I saw red here, which probably meant that they were engaging. So, yeah, something must have come in through the tractor beam again.
This module grants access to the service tunnels of the ship. Make sure that you always have enough access points in mind when designing the ship. This will help to detect the corridor connects modules and is available in different designs. Make sure you balance the ship's layout between security and efficiency.
You're really putting everything on one side of the ship.
Yeah, it's because there's no real entrance points here anymore, and that access point seems to have capped things off. But this is just a tutorial. We'll probably get into the full game later. Let's see. Go.
Resource beaming complete.
Send the harvester to a planet. There's the bio tank.
Resources collected.
And then we need to go here. Nope. This way. Yeah, people are going to get lost in these things real quick if they don't plan things out a bit. Like, oh, me.
Yeah. You can get comical. That you get lost because you are a horrible designer.
Let's
At least the
see,
concept is
uranium.
funny.
Let's go to the
Harvester
small
destined
planet first.
resource acquired.
Launch sequence activated.
Yeah. Hello. Control DNA. Alright. And it seems that once again we can assign crew to this, but we can also go ourselves.
Job assigned.
So let's take at least one smuck to go with us.
Resources collected.
How do I assign myself to this? Enter the harvester, start the expedition to your selected planet. You can assign crew to go in your stead. They will farm the planet for resources. Okay, where?
Access
Weapon
granted.
rack.
10, 9, launch 8,
Ah.
activate 7.
So the other
6,
guy still had. Oh,
5,
it's a new guy.
4, 3, 2.
They had to revive
1.
before we could leave.
Launch
Which makes
sequence
sense, of course.
activated.
Let's see. Respawn chamber. Crew members assigned to the respawn chamber will become captain if the current captain dies, or something like that, probably.
Oh, yeah.
It is a lovely place.
Yeah, I definitely see this game. I recognize this damn fully now. It's quite terrifying.
Okay, we have a turret to protect us, as well as roads. And I don't think uranium is supposed to look purple.
Wait, what's it called again?
Hmm?
Well, not what you're gathering, but what's it called?
Uranium.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, give me that.
What is uranium?
Watch the roads. Okay, this is that Yari plant? Let's grab some of that as well. Oh, there was Rose that I was hearing. And he's also gathering, okay. So we're not doing all of the work ourselves.
Not here now.
Okay, what is that mist? Okay, I think I'll want to upgrade that turret. I think I see something in the distance there. Yeah, we're not settling down here. And okay, harvester full. Oh, that's all you can gather. Okay, let's get out then.
10, 9, launch
This was the one
8,
thing you
activate
probably
7,
do, right?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Right?
1,
Hmm?
0.
So what's the only one you brought with you?
You're being soft again.
She was the only one you brought with you.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Or he, I think.
Resource
So make
acquired.
it short, or I think you can accidentally leave them behind.
Yeah. Let's
If I
see.
remember correctly,
Refinery.
that is.
Okay. Resources, refinery.
This is the refinery. Raw materials will be enhanced here. This process takes time. To increase refining speed, assign engineers to work in the refinery.
Okay, so we're going to have to keep cloning people and... Okay, these are the resources being carried over.
Resources collected.
And that was the welcome committee. You ever...
Quite amount of
Piano.
tech problems.
Okay, I thought he had something to say with that exclamation mark over his head. Let's see, do we have enough to make someone else? No empty crew cabins. Okay, so we'd need to build more cabins. John being brought in.
Resource
Okay. We almost have enough to make a crawl hybrid. This way. Yep. Let's. Power fuel rods. Okay. Can I do the work here? No.
Yeah, I think we need to make some new crew for water to get the engineers to do that for you.
We have uranium, or at least it's being transported. Oh, there we go, it's being refined. Okay, that's working on its own, apparently. Okay. Might as well help speed it up.
New materials have been refined.
Let's see, bridge, another planetary system. Okay, but let's see if we can at least pluck this place clean. Let's see. Oh, wait, so we can't? Okay, we can't use the tractor beam to get stuff from planets, which makes sense. Oop. So let's do a quick little expedition. How did it get that far? Let's do a quick little expedition to that other planet. I'm going to need I'm going to need a compass with this. Okay. You couldn't be assigned because you were already assigned here.
Harvester destination set.
Launch sequence activated. 9, 8, 7.
Okay, so we can force
5,
launch it.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Launch sequence activated.
The crew members gain experience from finding enemies, working, mining, when it's okay.
Motivating from
Okay. A bit more lovely than the previous one.
Really?
Yeah, at least the sky isn't purple. These little worms. No DNA. Yeah, I'm guessing this place is filled with sulfur in the air. Thank you. Roads. It'd help if you turn around. Okay. So the radar pops up the moment that an enemy appears, like that.
Enemy spotted.
Mantis. Average result close to humans. Okay. Grab that, because the more biomass we have, the more food we can make.
It's like the ones that made this game, they did a lot of research into current research and all that, especially colonization.
is under
Who
attack.
lost?
Crew. Did you really just die to... Oh, yeah, that's a bit more than I was thinking about. Yeah, I don't bother you dying from that. I am bothered that he died, but I can understand why he died to that. Crawl.
Be resurrected, correct?
No, we can be resurrected in someone else.
Oh.
So yeah, but we can make a new clone. And the harvester is full, so let's GTFO.
10, 9, launch sequence
What?
activated. 7,
Can we not have the blinding light in here?
3, 2, 1, 0.
Okay, yeah, we almost brought back some extra crew. Okay. Now the bots are going to show up. Yep, there they are. How is the refinery going? More fuel rods are being made. Fuel rods are, well, they're going to be for getting around the place, most likely. Oh, sorry. Clone labs. Let's see. Crawl, unknown. Radiate. We need 3 radiation blue for that. Mantis. And we saw that one in the intro bit.
Yeah, a little bit of it.
Cloning initiated.
Okay.
It kind of scary, but also makes sense for us to be doing that kind of genetic work. Since, yeah, sometimes it can be
New
easier
crew
to
member added.
fix ourselves to suit the planet than to force the planet to suit us.
Yeah. And welcome, Awad. You are road number 2. See, can I... Oh, okay, you need to be rank lieutenant for me to be able to change your weapon. Speaking of, can we make an extra rifle? Let's see. Advanced research. Okay.
Access granted.
Okay, we have at least 1 extra of those. And
Danger.
Am I going to need to put turrets in every single one of these? Yeah, I'm going to need to put up more turrets there if they keep sneaking out. Or wait, are you... You're not empty. Wait, is that a nest? Okay, I'm guessing that was a nest then. Okay, so we're going to have to play janitor and exterminator all at once. Yeah, we'll need to put up some more turrets in here. And yeah, that biomass was there before, so yeah, we kind of overlooked that.
Access granted.
Give me that. Let's see, clone labs, biotank. Okay, let's put that thing here, because this leads to the rest of the ship. So we do not want them getting in there. Now, the bridge should be here. Let's see. And that is where we are. Unknown solar system, unknown solar system. How do we perform a hyper jump? Can we... Okay, we... Ship. Zoom. Unknown space. Select the position near your current ship position and perform a hyper jump. Oh, it's in this square around us. Okay then. Planets explored 0 of 4. I don't think debris counts as planets, but okay. There's nothing there. Let's go for the big one with 6. One of the big ones with 6.
Prepare for hyperdrive.
Oh. Okay. Bit of a specification. Congratulations, good job. You should now be familiar with all of the basics that the Genesis captain must know. Okay. And Ida can help us if we need refreshers. Okay, first stop then. Tractor beam for more stuff. Oh, radiation. Yeah, we're getting stuff from that. Meantime, let's take a look over here. Defenses, turret 1.
Processing.
Make one of those. We can speed that up. Also, energy barrier 1. Let's make one of those. Rocks, enemies, and their projectiles. Yeah, we're sticking that in the ducts.
Resources collected.
And someone was promoted to sergeant. Okay. Let's put that here.
Weapons activated.
Hello, thank you. Some extra biomass to work with.
Resource beaming.
What do you think of the game 2 for her?
It seems quite nice.
Resource.
It'll probably get more complicated later down. Okay, 20% frames drops. The hell? Is this game a bit too much for? Is this game a bit too much for OBS or something? Okay, let me.
Maybe, wait. I think the YouTubers who played this also had some issues with it.
Let's put everything on high instead of epic.
Yeah, high is usually enough.
Motion blur we turn off because recording the stuff never likes that.
Because that's what the memory leak came from.
Yeah, there is something going on with this game that OBS is not liking, because even now it's being a bit choppy for some reason.
Resource beaming complete. Resource.
Let's hope this a bit for a while, then we'll see at what we can research.
Resources collected.
Okay. This will also help us keeping our ship clean.
Resource beaming.
Our sheet clean.
Resource.
Okay, that one got annihilated by the turrets.
Weapons deactivated. Weapons
That way,
activated.
dumbass.
Resource beaming complete.
Okay.
Resources.
And yeah, whatever that does when it comes down to, that's probably like a filter. Like dumping anything organic, or well, that it doesn't want onto the the transporter platform.
Resource acquired.
Yeah, we're going to have to keep this place filled up with turrets.
Resource beaming complete.
Yeah, the difference in this
Resources.
Enemy
I heard the war people.
Are you still working?
Yeah, I'm still working.
No, the turret, I mean. Because it didn't turn to fire there. Let's put it a bit
Weapons
closer.
deactivated. Weapons activated.
Now it's simply impossible for it to miss anything. In the meanwhile, though, let's destroy that bit. No, not. Access to the service. Okay. Need a corridor. Okay. Then we
Crew
quarters.
quarters. Each crew member needs a slot in one of these modules. If a crew member is sick or feels bad, you can most likely find them here.
Okay. Let's put in one of these
The lift
turbo
module
lifts.
grants fast access to higher or lower decks of the ship.
Let's. Where can we put you? Oh, it has an access point, of course. Let's put you over here. So this thing is probably going to end up pretty chaotic over time.
Yeah. I kind of like the shipbuilding, but also this like in the same time.
Yeah, it's probably going to get confusing sooner or later. Do we need to place one of these on top of these? Okay. Okay. Corridor. And corridor.
Of course, it costs energy. There.
Robot station. Can we connect you to the side here? Nope. Yeah, well, we're probably going to need more storage than just this.
Yeah.
Let's see, resources, deposit a fair amount of harvested raw materials.
This is the refined storage module. Production-ready materials leave the refinery and will be stored here. Keep an eye on our refined storage capacity. If we run out of space, the refining process will be placed on hold. Our refined materials are the source for shipbuilding, weapon, and ammunition supply.
Access corridor. Didn't this have a second door where we could put things before? And now we can't add to that there. Okay. So once we put... No, that's open still, but... Okay, this is mostly closed off. Yeah, of course, this one takes up space next to that one, so we can't make a connection to it. But that doesn't explain why this one suddenly doesn't have a second door.
Yeah, that is a good question.
We should have gotten quite a bit of that radiation blue stuff. This way still. So let's see if we can make an engineered clone.
Processing.
Job assigned.
And yeah, someone is rushing over. What probably, since well he's the newest one and doesn't have a job yet. You can make your own brothers, huh? Okay. Improves resistances but lowers intelligence. So this guy or gal or whatever. Oh, that was just a research. Okay. Insufficient biosphere. Consumes. K. What is K again? I don't remember. Okay, we can select. Okay. But we don't have a plant for that, so we can't take them on yet. We could, however, take on a Mantis crew member if we plant that we got. For now, though, let's quickly unassign you, or can we? Okay, so we can ask them stuff. Transmissions. Check your PDA for intercepted transmissions regularly. Transmissions can indicate important loot. Okay. And it seems that we finished up gathering all of that radiation stuff. What's over here? Cable. Let's unselect that. Get them to work on that, and in the meantime we scan the other planets. Sulfur. Lithium. Fern, sulfur, and uranium. 2 sites.
Resource beaming complete. Resource acquired.
And sulfur and uranium. Okay, so no plans yet that we could use for a crawl crew member.
So, still good to go after. I imagine a return would be useful.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, extra air.
Shoot upgrades. Okay.
Resource beaming complete. Resources collected.
Yeah, we're going to get more intruders with this now, I think. Hangar is that way. Let's see, do we have anyone else? Nope. So let's go make someone else. Not here.
Hey,
On lab.
you that one yourself, or
Yeah, I'm going to bring along. I'm going to make some
Cloning
clones
initiated.
who we can then bring along.
yeah, I also know you
Resource
can,
acquired.
but the if you want them to be.
Yeah. I'm guessing otherwise it just goes
New
random.
clone arrived.
But what I saw, there was options for it.
Yeah, up here, but okay, it doesn't seem to be random. Oh well.
Cloning
Let's make this ship a bit
initiated.
less of a sausage fest then.
Resources collected.
And I thought, God, the female model looks way better than the male model there.
New clone has been welcomed.
Yeah. Yeah, in the intro you could already see that they have their clone and their number tattooed underneath their eye.
Cloning initiated.
Ah! I
Insufficient
hope that you
bio.
have the safe method to tattoo that in that area, but that's a very thin area of skin.
Yeah.
So thin that, yeah, they basically recommend you to not pop seeds or anything like that near that area.
Okay, why is that one plant not... Do we need to assign another gardener here?
Job assigned. Job assigned.
I
Okay,
would
I'm
be surprised if
guessing...
they don't need a second one of these.
Cloning done. Resource acquired.
Okay. I'm guessing we need to keep a decent amount of people in here to tend to the plants. Because at the cloning, it was saying that there wasn't enough biosphere.
Ah. What
Okay,
the?
space mob.
Resources collected.
Let's see.
Survival guide updated. Your ship is like an ark, and the crew is the most important part of your endeavor. No crew, no Genesis. Improve the crew's DNA and treat them properly, and they will grant success of your mission. Each crew member needs a crew quarter cabin, or they can become sick. Assign crew members to modules to maximize the module's functionality. If you die, you will respawn as one of them, with all of your abilities and flaws included. As long as crew members are alive, so are you.
Okay. Let's see. Each of these offers space for 5 by the looks of it. Okay.
Resource being complete.
We don't have enough
Resources collected.
for anything else. Let's see. Where do we... Probably at the quarters, that we can see all of the crew and what they are doing. Is there an interactable here somewhere then? Okay. I'll not ask about that then. Genesis mission.
Resource acquired.
No. Okay, where do I see all of the crew then? How is this thing? Okay, how do I suddenly get to that? Oh, it's at the top. Okay. Let's see then.
Resource being
Crews, 8 out of 10. And
Yeah, we have 9 crew, we have 11 oxygen being produced. We have 10 storage left.
oh,
Yeah, we're going to need... 8 out of 10 crew cabins are filled, so we have space for 2 more. Oh, here is where people are. Let's see, we have 1 unassigned. Okay, let's go to the hangar. And still 20% frames lost. Like, there is something with this game that is making it... Yeah, not play nice with OBS.
huh.
Let's see.
Well, I expected them to be fixing that for a while.
Let's put everything on medium instead then. And windowed full screen. Okay, yeah, that looks a lot smoother.
Yeah, it seems to stream to me a little better now. Though it looks very different from before. Though it looks easier to look at the same time.
Okay, all of the debris has been collected. So
Job assigned.
let's reassign some people. We have no need for the people
Job
at
assigned.
the tractor
Job
beam at
assigned.
the moment. Or
Job
the clone lab.
assigned.
Let's see. Sergeant. Yeah, let's bring the sergeants. And can we go ourselves now as well? Oh, I need to select a place, of course.
Harvester
sulfur.
destination set.
Can we go as 4? No, as a team of 5? How did it do earlier?
The console perhaps? That's new.
And in the tutorial bit, it launched when we were in and
Launch sequence activated.
the crew were in.
Sequence activated. 7, 6, 5,
Okay.
4, 3,
Okay, so we can go as a full
1.
team of 5.
0. Launch sequence activated.
The understanding. You've discovered a strange wormhole. You have discovered a strange pyramid. Okay. Those are sites on planets, I think. Okay, let's immediately get to work with this. We have a lot better sight here.
I want to collect the mushrooms.
I doubt it.
That's why I thought maybe I have a unique need.
Activity. Let's see. Yeah, no target. What is that there? Oh, that's a plant that's on the border of this little biosphere shield. At least all of them immediately go into combat. We are approaching an hour on this. Oh, hello. Okay, so it shows the resources we've gathered on the sides of the harvester.
Alright then. What the? Is it that?
See what?
Look ahead. That
Oh,
standing thing.
hello.
Accessing archives. Deactivating. Accessing
What?
archives. 20%.
Scanning sites. Something's coming.
40%. 60%.
What is this?
80%. All phases complete.
Retrieve alien location Mantis. Gain knowledge about the universe distribution of the species. Achieve intergalactic treasures. Okay.
Look at that. How is it useful?
Grabbing up some extra biomass.
I thought it was something useful, but yeah, I didn't
10, 9,
nice.
8,
Yeah, I'd overlook
6,
that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yeah, it seems that those... I'm guessing those things are probably going to be like data caches. Cloning. Deposit space required. Harvester cannot be unloaded until the required deposit space is available. So basically our storage is full. Okay,
What? Guess we need to build another storage then.
yeah. And... we should... Why can't we not build this way anymore? Because then we could just have put down a bunch of storage and deposits over there.
Maybe it's something about you have placed too many things over there already.
Or maybe it can't go too much beyond the bridge.
Yeah, that's also possible.
Also, is this place... Yeah, there's nobody working here.
Job
Hangar,
assigned. Job
hangar.
assigned.
That is also probably a part of it, in that nothing is being refined. So, of course, the storage is going to be full. Nothing in here. I hope it says when these things are out of ammo.
New materials have been refined.
Let's see.
Access granted.
Energy barrier. Let's put that up here. Okay, not perfect, not a perfect seal, but it works. Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely be continuing with this game. Maybe not on stream, but definitely in my own time. And
No wonder.
let's just park ourselves on the bridge.
New materials have been refined.
Okay, exit to main menu. And now let's go for the other game that I had prepared for tonight. Or not tonight, this today. And let's set that to...
I'm
Come on.
curious what this other game might be.
Capture specific window, and it's not showing up, of course. Okay, let's see. Can this... Where's the options in this? There. How to play, options, graphics. Full screen off. Apply. Okay, now I can share it to you.
Alright.
Some people might recognize the sound of this already, but apparently it just does. Apparently OBS doesn't recognize it as a ongoing program. Let's see. Will you recognize it again if this goes into full screen?
Oh.
There we go.
Oh no.
Yeah. Geometry Dash. Or basically DDR the platformer.
Yeah. Now I'm already concerned for you. What? Why would you do this to yourself?
Can we see? Yeah, because it was next up alphabetically, basically.
You don't know it's a rage game, right?
Now, I know people get really frustrated with this, but I we'll have to see if we quit this real early or not. A bit too, not as early as that though.
Yeah, I recall trying to watch you playing it, and I got even frustrated. I think it's quickly getting a little thing of, yeah, suddenly completely off a melody.
Probably keep this one short actually, and then I have two more other games to go for, unless you want to go for one of our backups like Hades.
What other games?
We have Hades, Void Bastards, and some others.
Yeah, those two I know, but apart from one, it's forward, don't do that.
Let's see, which ones do I have ready? A ground was for my own time, so move that aside. Bomber Crew, Dungeons & Dragons Chronicles of Mystara, Void Bastards, Hades, and we could add Galaxy of Pen and Paper to that as well. But let's at least try and get through one level with this.
Yeah. I just think character penetration is a little bit fun. Yeah, it's a bit more comfortable.
Okay, we now know about that coin at the end here. Not the end here, but the next part. Let's not fly into the wall up there. I almost screwed up there. Yeah, this is a game about reflexes and memorization. How the heck were we supposed to get up to that coin? Easy enough with this so far, but of course this is the very first level.
Yeah, this one even for quite a while.
Okay, level complete. Let's take a look at the next one then. Back on track. Okay, those orbs are basically from a progression. Glowing patches launch us, so we want to avoid them underneath spikes. Nope. Okay. We got launched, but it landed us a bit too soon. Jump too soon. How the hell we're supposed to get that coin? This is nice music, by the way. Techno, I think it falls under. Okay, one more try.
Yeah. I feel like this is getting hard to commentate on forward.
Yeah, you have to concentrate and focus.
Yeah, and many YouTubers get over to that. But I simply can't commentate and play it at the same time.
Yeah. Okay, one last shot, because that was a dumb death. Yeah, I think we might throw this in with the extra stuff. That progress bar at the top helps a lot. Having a judge of how far you are, and seriously, how you're supposed to get that one. Okay, that was the final attempt, so... yeah. Do you want to move on to to one of the extras that I had prepared for this, or shall we go back to one of our backups?
What are the extras?
The extras are Gex and Ghostmaster.
Yeah, one of those sounds fun, actually.
Which one?
Let's see. So you said Gex and Ghostmasters?
Ghostmaster.
Ooh.
I'm guessing it's the second one, huh?
Yeah, both sounds interesting, but let's go with Ghostmaster for now.
Okay, this is an old game, and one I've played plenty of times on my own time. And actually, I made a let's play of this game back in the days when I did those. And let's.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I actually managed to finish it with that. But yeah, it's a 2002 game, as you can see here. Okay, it changed the resolution quite big there for a moment. That's one tutorial, event cameras, display. Let's put that up to as high as it can. And new game. It's still streaming to you?
I can still see it. I
Okay.
can hear it. Right.
Is there anybody there? What is your name, spirit?
Oh.
Yeah, this is a Ouija board, but this is where we enter our name.
Yeah, I was not sure if it was still in cinematic. But it's not.
Yeah, as you can see, this game has a lot of
The
charm.
following haunters have been assigned to you. Treat them well.
Yeah, it does have. I feel like I've seen a bit of it in the past. But I think before I had it on watch a YouTube on my PS4. So it might be one of those games I tried to watch and just internet did not want to work and I had to rewatch it third time and never finished watching it.
Yeah, like with Giant Sins Kabuto, this is a game from the era where, well, they made games just to entertain, not to milk people dry.
Yeah,
And,
make these games to be fun. If it ain't fun, yeah, it won't work. Yeah.
I think this game is available for like $5 on Steam and GOG. Now, I don't know for sure. But yeah, this is the this is the level select. A little little pop-up book map. And over here, it's going to change resolution on every time I click, huh? And yeah,
This
little song.
Gravenville school is your base of operations on the mortal plane. Come here when you wish to train your ghostly minions. However, training costs gold plasm, which you will earn only when you start haunting. Click the button at the bottom right of the screen to leave the ghoul room.
Yeah, this is basically our characters I've read. Sorry, got a call for a moment. Okay, just an update on dinner, because we have a bit of a family tradition over here, since my aunt and uncle live close by. That every other Sunday we eat at their place, and on the other Sundays they come eat at ours.
Oh, so you can do that tradition again.
Yeah, as I said, this is where we'll find all of our ghosts, and of course you can see that there are a lot of places open. Claus. He doesn't look half as bad as he does in the cinematic, does he? Here we have their name and our feather. A feather is where a ghost can be assigned. Like, he can be placed anywhere inside, but that means we can't place him anywhere inside. Here we have the orders that they can follow. If I remember correctly, those will go up with time and use. And here are their powers. Claus can have 6 powers. We can't change these out, but we can give them extras, like this one, Orville Prison, traps more briefly with foliage. Or Legion creates a huge swarm of creatures. And yeah, the higher this goes, as these level 1 powers cost only a little of that gold plasm, which is basically our resource that we get for completing missions. And yeah, basically the higher the number, the stronger the power, and the stronger the effect.
Yeah. Wait. What was the other one you call again? X?
What? The other game was called Gex, yeah.
Oh, I think I know what that is.
Yeah. PlayStation era platformer. Though this first one is actually a 2D one.
Yeah, it was also on 3DO. It was supposed to be 3DO's mascot.
Okay.
And it did not look great for 3DO. It didn't have any games, but they were pretty good. Problem is how expensive the games were and how expensive the console was. So, yeah. PlayStation 1 over that, truthfully.
And yeah, each of these ghosts also have an epithet, which gives a bit of info on them. Like Claus is a hunter much in demand. For some reason, many mortals seem unnaturally afraid of living spiders, let alone living dead ones. And then their types, their level, wild, feather, again already said that.
Yeah, I have to agree. Undead spiders sound way worse than a living one.
Yeah, for the gameplay of this, I'd say you could consider it a reverse Sims game. As in, it's your job to make the people in the house as miserable as possible. Here we have Ghastly. Let's see, everyone in the astral realms knows Ghastly. This specter was haunting when you were not even a disturbance in the raw plasm. Yeah, he's a specter type. His weather is violence. And his level is housebroken, which means that he can use a lot more powers. But only at the current power band. Basically, this means I'll show that in the tutorial itself. Only use powers if crack mortals present. That's a very good power. Take on mortal, take on type. Basically, single someone or some type out. Do not use power to hide. Do not use any of the power. Do not use specific power. That one means. Shivers. Always in the running for MVP, most valuable phantom, Shivers tends to be as uneasy around mortals as they are around him. And he has goat legs for some reason. And here we have We're Wild. Three-time winner of Poltergeist of the Year, Weirdwald is best known for his debut professional haunting, the seminal and very messy Pollock's Paint Store Mystery. Okay. He's of course a poltergeist type. And he feathers to children. Cogjammer. This organ grinder's monkey was unlucky enough to be ground by his own organ. Now, as a respected gremlin, Cogjammer is as wild in death as he was docile in life.
Wait, what?
Yeah, some of these ghosts were living before. And yeah, he's a gremlin, of course. And here we have the classical spooks, who is, well, a spook. They say spooks never grow up, and this feisty scamp is the proof. His party tricks include introducing himself to geese and sneaking into mortals to haunt them from the inside out. I think possession is actually a power, but he doesn't seem to have that one actually.
Blue look like something I seen from the Casper or something. What?
Yeah. This is Stonewall. He's an earth elemental. The grading of tectonic plates, the slow erosion of mountains, and the inexorable compression of carbon matter conspired to form this inestimably patient spirit. And lastly, we have Aether, who is an air elemental, of course. A being of air cannot sing, but rather becomes the song itself. Aether has inhabited music for hundreds of years, and so is a popular spirit at parties. And yeah, this game has quite good music, and that was me exiting the place a bit semi-accidentally. But yeah, let's go into the tutorial finally.
Yeah, this looks like a game I could see.
You are ready for your field training, young Ghost Master. We are taking you to the Kappa Lambda sorority house in Gravenville University. Only a small number of sorority girls are in residence at the moment, but scaring them all away should be a sufficient test of your abilities.
Before embarking upon a haunting, you must select your team of ghosts. To play the tutorial, which is highly advisable, click upon Recommend, then upon Go Haunt. You can elect to assemble a team yourself. These 6 tabs allow access to 6 different haunter classes arranged in order of power. Sprites will drain your haunting resources the least, and horrors will drain them the most. You can elect to assemble a team yourself, but you can only benefit from the tutorial with the recommended team.
Yeah, as it says, we have 6 types, or 6 classes. And yeah, also the sprites use the least amount of our power, and the horrors use the most, but they generally also generate the most. But you probably don't want to focus on just horrors themselves, and yeah, it shows you all of the types within these. So we have gremlins, we'll be having 2 more of these in this game, wards, also 2, and a wisp. Disturbances, we have the spooks, the poltergeist, fetches, sandman, and mains, of which we have nothing yet. Among the elementals, of course, where there's air and earth, there's fire and water.
Alright.
Apparitions, banshees, thunder spirits, and wendigos. These are not open yet because we have to find some. We have to find some of these elementals and vapors, these haunters. Ugh. Frighteners, phantoms, wights, tricksters, and shadows. And on the horrors we have specters, wraiths, and the headless horseman. And just a little tip, like with these thunder spirits and wendigos, there's another earth elemental, which is a hidden one actually.
Welcome to the mortal realms, where all your haunting will take place. If you need to freeze time or abort the haunting, click on the menu icon bottom left or press escape. If you wish to turn use that to move between floors. You can use the up and down arrow icons, the page up and page down keys, or hold the right button while using the mouse wheel. If you wish to turn the tutorial off, but continue this haunting, click on the menu icon and select Options. If you move your pointer to the edges of the screen, you will be able to move around the world. You may also use the arrow keys to move around. To rotate your view, click on the rotational arrows displayed on the screen. You can also rotate your view through any angle by holding the right mouse button and moving the mouse. When you hold the right mouse button, moving the mouse left and right rotates the view, and moving the mouse up and down tilts the view. You can restore the original view by clicking on the cube-like button between the rotational arrows. You can zoom in and out using your mouse wheel. Insert and delete will also allow you to zoom in and out.
What?
You may want to change your viewpoint to reflect your needs. A zoomed-out long view is good for planning. A closer, zoomed-in view aids in selecting specific mortals or assessing their behavior. Also remember that you leave the mortal pack alone for now. We will come to it later. Also remember that you may not see everything of importance without changing your viewpoint. To help you keep track of the mortals in each haunting, you have the Mortal Pack. Point at a mortal's image in the pack. When you position your cursor upon a mortal's pack icon, a box appears informing you of their status. The red bar shows a mortal's terror, the yellow bar, their madness, and the blue bar, their belief. As you frighten mortals, their red terror bar will increase in size. The white portion of a bar shows a mortal's willpower. When terror exceeds willpower, a mortal will flee. Likewise, when their madness exceeds the white portion of the madness bar, they will go insane. Click upon a mortal's image in the pack to view their options menu. You can use this option to get a cinematic view of any mortal in the haunting. Now you can see what she sees, but you cannot exert any control upon mortals in this way. Either mouse button will return you to your usual view. Experiment with mortals for a while and see what you can learn.
Okay, I was looking for something in my drawers there, because I actually have a physical copy of this game with the manual.
Here, you can learn what the astral records say about a mortal. Click the close button or away from the bio window to close it.
Yeah, each of the mortals have a bio, and sometimes they will give hints to what they fear. And each mortal has, well, a known fear.
Try locating
and
a
subconscious
specific
fear.
mortal by using the Go To option. You can use this option to locate mortals in the haunting. Now we're ready to look at your team of haunters. The Haunter Pack to the left works much like the Mortal Pack, but for your ghosts. Experiment with your Haunter's options for a while.
Okay, are you done?
That's a restless spirit. We will talk to her later in your lessons. Just ignore her for now.
Okay, tutorial lady is a bit...
This menu gives you all the options you need in order to control your haunters. You can learn more about a haunter by clicking on Epitaph. Clatterclaws is a horde, versatile and plasm cheap, but a relatively low-powered and unsophisticated haunter. You can put Clatterclaws to work by clicking on her image in the pack, selecting Bind, and then choosing any room as her fetter.
Okay, that's a little detail that never comes up anywhere else, I think.
Yeah, I found it hilarious that she scolded you for trying to not listen.
Yeah.
Shivers is a phantom, a mid-power ghost that can be bound to any emotional fetter.
Okay, so she has a thing to say for each of these four.
Cogjammer is a gremlin, a plasm cheap and unruly spirit. You can bind Cogjammer to any electrical fetter. You should note that the flow of electricity in itself is not enough to constitute an electrical fetter. Lamps, light bulbs, and wires lack the subtle intricacy a ghost requires in a fetter.
Yeah, basically, he needs anything with a circuit board in it.
Boo is a spook, a versatile but relatively weak type of spirit. You can bind Boo to any room of a house by clicking Bind and then clicking in a room where your pointer lights up. Using pursuit powers, Boo can roam to chase mortals, effectively changing his fetter in order to pursue.
Yeah, so some spirits can change where they are if they, well, are chasing someone.
These are the Haunter's powers, arranged in order of their plasm bands. They work like a ladder. Clicking on a power allows a Haunter to use any power up to that plasm band.
So basically, if we select up to
Let's
here,
get some of your Haunters into the field.
basically that
To
means
exist
that
in the
with-
mortal realm, ghosts must be bound to a fetter. When you point at a Haunter, the fetters you can bind it to light up on screen. Note that Boo and Clatterclaw's fetter inside, so the borders of rooms light up to indicate they are fetters when you are binding these Haunters. To
basically
bind
with
a Haunter to a fetter, select it from the Haunter pack and click upon the Bind option.
Basically, with Boo selected up to this, it means that he can use all 4 of those powers. Now, what is something that sorority girls typically hate or fear beyond
You
near
now
everything
carry
else?
the Haunter on your pointer, and any fetters that ghosts can use show up in the haunting. Simply click on a marked fetter while carrying the Haunter to bind it to that fetter.
A lot of things to figure
Your
out.
Haunter arrives in the mortal realms, ready to wreak havoc. The glow indicates that it is invisible to mortals at the moment. You can use the Powers menu to change which powers your Haunter uses to haunt.
Yeah, of course they hate spiders.
Up to the point a power was used, your ghostly presence was keeping the mortals on edge. From now on, the mortals will calm down if you do not keep scaring them. As they calm, the plasm will dry up. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Yeah, this was at 100 earlier. The above number is how much we are using. And when we scare, we get more, of course. And it was protected earlier for, well, tutorial purposes. Now let's put you up
The
here.
green plasm bar shows how much plasm you've acquired and how much you are using. The dark green proportion of the bar shows how much plasm has been generated by scared mortals. The amount of these are orders, which you can use to give instructions to your haunters. Some ghost masters use orders to run a tight shop with their ghosts. Others prefer to let their team follow their instincts. Your haunters will become better trained the more you use them, and so can learn to use ever more complex orders. Experiment with orders every now and then. See what you think. The amount of plasm your bound haunters are using is shown in light green. For your next task, experiment with your haunters and their powers. Try to get one of the sorority girls to flee in terror.
Okay, it's a bit of a hand-holdy tutorial, but yes, I think this game is like the only one of its kind at the moment.
If you
So it
leave
does
your
need to-
cursor on a power in a Haunter's power menu, you will see a description of what that power does.
Like it's quite well made because when you start things out of order, it does warn you, but it continues right on from there.
Yep, and all the games like this.
Hmm?
I don't remember names at the moment, but there has been some new ones that I think maybe have been inspired by this one.
Okay. Oop. And I think
Terrify
some...
the mortals by binding your haunters near to the sorority girls. Also experiment with putting your ghosts on different plasm bands. The more
yeah.
plasm you give them, the more effective they will become.
yeah, Blair's taking off. The X means that they are fleeing.
Yeah, but I know one of them were afraid of loud noises and such, and yeah, I think that's what the one. Wait, no, Cindy was afraid of loud noises.
Yeah, let's see. So Blair is a spoiled brat, hopelessly self-centered. Yeah, there are ways to uncover those fears.
The mortals with low belief. Excellent! See the sorority girls scatter beneath your might. Because a mortal has fled, the haunting fear level has permanently risen, giving you more plasm to spend.
Yeah, basically driving some
Now
out
it is
one-
time to
Ugh.
speak to that restless spirit you found. Go to the witch and click on her and listen to what she has to say.
Basically scaring someone off or driving them mad, which actually gives you more points. Gives a big ass boost of plasm. And now we have a bit of time to talk, I
Just
think.
find the witch and click on her.
She's getting pissy. Okay.
Dreaded dust! I used to command the storms, dearie, but since I went and got myself sucked into this electric broomstick, all I can manage is this infernal sneezing! It'd be a different matter if I got free, mind you. I'd whip up a storm to wake the dead!
Restless spirits can be found at most hauntings. You will be able to see their form even if their essence is trapped within an object. A spirit cannot leave its fetter while its essence is trapped, but otherwise acts like any other bound ghost. If you click on Restless Spirits, they will tell you their tale of woe. Listen carefully to what they say. If you can figure out a way to solve their problem, you can lay them to rest, allowing them to join your team.
Yeah, Weather Witch is stuck inside of this freaking... Okay, that sound of them... Yeah, that sound of them... Okay, someone teleported. That sound of them leaving does get a bit annoying at times. But yeah, she got herself sucked up into a fucking vacuum. But yeah, since she's stuck in there, that means that if we break it...
Okay, dearie. I'm on your team now. Let's blow this joint!
Come on, young Ghost Master. Find a way to get... There is one thing left to learn about. Plasm alerts. If you are using more plasm than is being generated by the mortal's fear, your plasm balance will go into the red and the alarm will sound. You will have a short time to cut your plasm costs by benching haunters or by lowering their plasm bands. I'm going to carry out a plasm drill now to show you how it works.
Sound warning. Because this is really annoying, if I remember right.
Quickly now! That wasn't good enough. If that had been a real plasm alert, you would have been spat out of the mortal realms in failure. Fortunately, it was only a drill. Right, that's all I'm going to teach you for now. If you want to know any more, consult your Haunter Manual. The time has come to finish these paltry mortals. Scare all the sorority girls away to win!
And yeah, once things really kick off, the music kicks off. So let's give these girls hell.
Okay, I can say this. Is this what the game you can have on the Saturday? Every time the Battle Robot.
Okay. Yeah, this game would take quite a while to get through, and well, I have done a
Which powers
playthrough
can
of it.
build belief and batter down skepticism. You will need them.
Yeah, you've probably been noticing those rings appearing around the mortals, and they're all leaving. Those rings indicate the types of damage that has been dealt, like terror, madness, or belief damage. And yeah, the higher the belief, the more damage they take, so to speak. And why basically getting out the back door?
Mortals try to find safe places to hide. If they think it's safe to be outside, you could use Weather Witch to change their mind.
Yeah, we won this.
Congratulations! You did it! You should note that thanks to our time gate accessed via the high scare table, you can always retry earlier hauntings. You can go back for training or to pick up restless spirits you didn't get the first time. You can spend the gold plasm you get for Victoria's hauntings to teach your haunters new powers. Just remember that once you have taught them a new power, you cannot change your mind. Don't say I didn't warn you. Now get out of here and go get your first real assignment. Make us proud, young Ghost Master.
But yeah, we get scored for every one of these. 50,000 for completing it, 10,000 for freeing Weather Witch. Banished Hunters, that won't come into play for quite a while yet. And yeah, the types of scares, shocks, screams, faints, paranoia, super paranoia, flee, and insane. And yeah, we also have a time target, which provides a multiplier. And for every 1,000 points, we get 1 gold plasm.
Okay.
So now that we finally have a bit of time to talk here, thoughts?
I like it.
Yeah. There are still fans of this game, and well, like I said, I still have my own original copy. Then again, I practically never throw something away. Yeah, people have been wanting a remake of this game basically since it's been released. Because, honestly, this in modern graphics, that would be awesome.
Yeah, especially with some polish and all that. That might be why they have been made new games in this style, so a bit more pixel animated, if they want to take them on. They're going for bringing their own charm to it.
That reminds me, you still have to look up that game that was similar to Gato Roboto.
I forgot to do that.
Okay. Now we have 2 options extra, or 2 levels.
So, the question is, are we going to give this game a full hour?
Yeah, we've been going at it with like half an hour or so, I think.
It's 50 minutes, but they were stuck in trailer and all that.
Yeah, but I think we switched over at about the hour with... let's go for 2 hours and 15 minutes today. That'll give it enough time.
Alright.
Which one of these should we do? Be it Seance or the Clambyville Horror? So I think that we're going to lower the game sound a bit. Because that is getting up quite high at times. But yeah, Weird Seance, which is a bit of a pun on Weird Science. And Clambyville Horror, which I don't know if that's a reference to a specific thing in the name alone. But I do know the movie that it's supposed to be parodying. Because a lot of these levels are parodies.
Yeah, maybe we could take that one.
Okay. Resolution switch again.
A sweet little old lady used to dwell within these walls, but her mind was fading, and her sanity fleeting. She loved receiving visitors, and hated to see them go. So she administered arsenic in their tea, and made certain they would stay a while. Stay forever! The house itself has become unsettled by these events, and although it is not truly sentient, we still have a duty to protect the interests of the unseen world. Let the events that have until now been hidden become known to the mortals. Reveal the corpses to them, and your goal shall be fulfilled. But beware, for one cadaver may not suffice to convince the skeptical police that something sinister is afoot.
Yeah, this level I think in general is a reference or parodying. Is that even a word? A parodying. Yeah, I can't speak today apparently. A parody of Poltergeist. Now let's see. Who are recommended here? Will Weird. I'll remove him because, yeah, these poltergeists, or anything that connects to or fetters to a child, yeah, you have to chase off the children as well. So yeah, once that is done, then that spirit becomes useless.
Aha! I think I found the game. You want to know it? I think it's Panzer Paladin.
Panzer Paladin. I'll make a quick note of that here. Then I'll look that up later.
I think that might be the one.
Okay. But yeah, as is probably obvious by now, I also really like the music in this game.
It is classical spooky music that I don't think I heard any bad ones actually.
Reveal the hidden corpses to the mortals.
Let's see. We have Steve Hutz, Diana Hutz, Bobby Hutz, Carol Ann Hutz, Greg Hutz, Marcia Hutz, Grandpa Hutz, and Grandma Hutz. So a big ass family of Hutz. Now, if they ever go camping, they don't need to bring any Hutz with them.
What? Oh, come on! Oh, now I get it.
And yeah, as you can hear, they brabble along in Simish. Let's have a quick little look. Steve Hutz, calm and level-headed, prone to making stern moral speeches, and feels uncomfortable when he can't see. So basically, his fear might be dark. Or darkness. Diane, fussy, demanding housewife, deals calmly with most crises but can't bear unclean work surfaces. So, dirt, basically. Bobby, always getting into trouble of his own devising. He often scares himself by imagining he is being chased. He's a big believer in ghosts. Because, well, he's a child. They believe in practically anything. Carol Ann is an irritating little girl who could almost be cute if she could just shut up. She's afraid of guns and fireworks, so loud noises. Greg is strangely confident for someone with such an ugly face. Marcia lives in a world of her own and is obsessed with her own hair. She fears head lice, so bugs, basically. Grandpa finds the young guns annoying and has a short temper. He occasionally tells the same rambling story as his wife. No hints there. Grandma just wants to be left alone. Occasionally she tells a story about when she was trapped in a burning building in the war. Okay, so they might both be afraid of fire. And well, we have someone for that.
She seemed like such a sweet old dear, making me tea and all when I came to fix the boiler. Next thing I know, I'm a dead man, and she's bricked me up. I reckon I could escape into a mortal's body if someone would just get close enough.
And yeah, to free him, we need to lure people in here, but... well, not in here, but near here. But of course, with the bricks in the way, that is a problem. But we might be able to shake those loose, so to say. And yeah, the characters have... the mortals have their own little habits and such. Some will hang around in some rooms more often, or go through a certain pattern.
Hello, sir. Or madam, or, well, whatever you are. Can I interest you in our range of facial care products? Our hydrating night silk works in conjunction with our non-foaming, revitalizing face wash and our botanical moisture splash. May I spritz you with our fragrance? If we could just arrange to demonstrate our products on one of the ladies of the house, I'm sure we can reach some amicable arrangement regarding the purchase of our fine range of perfumery and cosmetic enhancement solutions.
And yeah, Maxine Factor, which is a... I think that's a pun on Max Factor or something. Yeah, she wants to show off her products. But, of course, we also need to lure someone in there for that. And this place is boarded up. And personally, if I were to live in a house with a door that's boarded up... actually, I'm not sure if I'd onboard it then. And last but not least...
So, I'm up on this roof, fixing the shoddy coax antenna. Thinking a coat hanger would do better. When I start feeling queasy, I'm thinking maybe the little old lady used non-dairy creamer in the tea. When my gut explodes! I made a grab for the chimney, but I guess I lunged too far, because now I'm stuck in it. Give me a hand, would you?
And yeah, Static is stuck in there, and he's the first that can feather to two different things, electrical and murder. Arclight feathers to corpses, and Maxine also to murder. So technically Arclight is also feathered to murder since, well, he was also murdered. Yeah, I know the solution to getting all of these free. Let's see. Let's try and start with Maxine.
A demonstration.
Yep. They will also give a little shorter version of their story.
A demonstration on one of the lovely ladies of the house would doubtless convince you of the supremacy of our cleansing system.
Yeah. Let's see. Powers and intrigue. Nearby mortals become interested in the hunter's feather. And you see the little whirlwind above her head? Now, is anyone being affected by that? Because we first need to lure someone in there. Is anyone being affected? And yeah, now that we've used the power, we are slowly losing plasma. So we need to start scaring people. But not too much that we can't... free the spirits. Okay. Oh, but she outright fainted. Okay. Oh, she's almost gone already. And yeah, once they're unconscious, scares don't really work for a time. Bench you for a bit. And in the meantime, let's work on the others. And we actually need Stonewall for both of those. So a little tremor here. There we go. That shakes that loose. Just bench him quick so he doesn't end up scaring Steve here if he gets close.
It's the damn wall, you see. I just can't quite reach out past it to find a mortal to possess.
Let's see. Oh, 1. I don't know what those numbers mean at times, but I think maybe if we raise the heat here, it might become noticeable elsewhere. Because, well, the boiler's in here. And Grandma's here, and so is Diane. Is either of them going to get curious? Wrong way, Gramps. Or Grandma. Gramp.
A demonstration.
Yeah, shut up. Okay, so she didn't get anyone with the intrigue. So let's turn you off for a bit. Yeah, Carol here is about to bail. So let's just pick on the little girl for a bit. Just so we have some plasma still. And yeah, she's bolting. Now, for Static here, we need Stonewall again. And we need Tremor again, but it's not reloaded yet. There is another way. There's not always one way to fix these things. Because another way to...
Without mortals, you will never be able to expose the corpses.
Yeah. For Static here, for example, I think there are 2 ways to get him found. The first one is to drop his bones into down into the chimney, and the other one is to get them to light.
The handyman has arrived. He may be useful in revealing the bodies.
The other way is to light the logs in the fireplace, because Yeah, there's the tremor going off. And where is he now? Lighting the fireplace because, well, his bones are blocking up the smoke exit, which will cause a lot of smoke in here, which would also get the handyman called. So yeah, this isn't just a strategy-ish game on getting, well, scaring everyone off. It's also part puzzle game. And yeah, it seems that heating up that place has worked in lowering someone down. So yeah, Arclight is about to be freed here, I'd say. In the meantime, let's give Intrigue another try. Oh, accidentally skipped there. And there we go. And come on, let it take over a bit.
Can't hang on to this joker anymore. Time for a tea break.
And apparently that didn't scare him at all. Bill Ratzenberger. Friendly handyman, he gets the job done. Oh. And Maxine has managed to lure someone in to unlock the door. But the... Oh, I accidentally clicked off screen. Okay, go to... And she's managed to snag 2 people actually, but neither of them female. So... yeah, the body has been found. But Maxine can't free herself yet.
The mortals have discovered a skeleton. Now it must be shown to the police.
Okay, apparently Grandpa has a big-ass bald spot at the back of his head. Okay. Now let's see. Ah, there he is. Static's bones are in there. So... okay, I might be remembering wrong. That you still have to put on a fire here to get it.
The police have arrived. Let them conduct their investigation. They have found a second corpse. Show it to the police, and victory shall be yours.
Okay, yeah, that is a bit of a problem, because we still need to free 2 of these. And let's see.
If I could just get out of the chimney, I might be able to help you.
Okay. Can we actually... if we use another tremor, would that shake him free? Or would a stronger power be needed?
Swallow? What?
Yeah, but that is basically an entrapment power. There's no plants in here, but Arclight binds the corpses, and there's a corpse in the chimney now. So there we go. And now heat this place up. Yep. Not like that, Arclight. I do have to say I like Arc. For some reason I like Arclight. I really like Arclight. There's just something about a flamethrower, a welder with a flamethrower. Yeah, Detective Norman Franz and Officer Megan Russo, who both have a
The
very
mortal law enforcers have located a corpse. The police will report this body, but it will take the discovery of a second corpse to initiate a full investigation.
Yeah, they have a lot higher willpower than the other people around here.
Yeah, one of the police officers looked like a reference to the police academy.
Okay.
Yeah, one of the female officers that are very muscular kind of look like that with the breast and all.
Someone's calling. Because, well, the fire is lit, but the smoke is still here.
Oh, you meant in game?
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, you meant in real life again?
Okay, oh, is Grandma coming to take a look? Because if she is... Or, no, she's not. And Intrigue is still reloading. And recharging. And yeah, they're going to find her corpse, and that's going to finish the level without us being able to free the other ones.
Wait, it's not a it's a female.
Okay, will that do? Yeah, sometimes it can take a bit of time.
Congratulations! Your haunting goals are complete!
Apparently not. Okay, 10 minutes for the next multiplier. And we got a bunch of plasm from that. Resolution change again. And yeah, we can't click it at the moment, but we can revisit it here. So we have some 10 minutes left. Shall we go take a look here?
Yeah, why not?
Because getting those other two might take quite a bit of time. And once a haunter has been unlocked, it stays unlocked, even if you go back and not unlock them then again.
Okay. That's kind of good.
The smug and irritating youths of the Alpha Tau fraternity mock the supernatural and do not respect the dead. One desires that they be made to experience the full power of the spirit world. And now, an opportunity has arisen. As the young mortals gather for a party, 3 socially maladjusted individuals are attempting a seance in the basement. The members of the fraternity believe they are tuning up their generator, not calling upon the spirit world. They are opening the door. You must not disappoint them. Everyone must be driven away in terror. Then they will know the true power of the supernatural.
Okay, let's see. Boo, Aether, Shivers, Ghastly, and Stonewall. I don't think Shivers or Ghastly are too useful there. So let's go with these two instead.
Drive the Alpha Tau fraternity from their frat house.
And yeah, as you can see, we've got quite a list to deal with here. Let's see. Ted Gable, master leader of the Alpha Tau fraternity. His bravado is all for show. Fire's making nervous, very nervous. So fire fear, probably. He's more into his own rugged good looks than those of his girlfriend Helen Highwater. Calm and focused, he hides his crush on Felicity well. Obi-Wan Shinobi. Weasel Stratton. An impish personality but dangerously confident, Weasel is the Alpha Tau Rush chairman and has a crush on Ellie McStick. Electricity makes him uneasy. Rag Marmalade. Unofficial leader of the less popular members of the Alpha Tau fraternity. He has a crush on Ellie McStick. He was badly burned as a child. Tony Tupulo. Playful but quiet, he has a kind of relationship with Karen Fuller and is unsettled by the sight of blood. Pluto Plutarski, okay, that's a name. Highly skeptical, Pluto nonetheless lacks strength of will. He has a paranoid fear of germs. Brad de Vries, the unhinged loner of the Alpha Taus, his sanity is suspect and storms terrify him. Felicity Farnsworth, vain and bitchy. Felicity hangs around Ted Gable like she owns him. Big believer. Karen Fuller. Even a fake plastic spider can cause her to faint. Karen hates to be left alone. Helen Highwater. Pushover when not provoked. Helen is dating Matt Burke and can't bear dirt and grime. Also high in belief. Ellie McStick. Wait, might some of these be girls that we've driven off previously? Because some characters will reappear again. This lost kid hangs around Ted Gable and is so slender a light breeze might knock her down. She is terrified that earwigs will lay eggs in her brain. So bugs. Gary Hall seeks to use magic to avenge the death of Wendell, the class clown. Wyatt Mitchell Smith. Wyatt is Gary's low crony and almost drowned as a child. Chet Paxton. Chet is an obnoxious and uncouth addition to Gary and Wyatt's geeky clique. Okay, so a good amount of fears going around.
Yeah, and I noticed two of the sorority guys are in love with the same girl, with Max Stick.
Okay.
Wonder if this will be of use.
Let's see. We have 3 ghosts here. Let's go from the top. And here's Wendell, that class clown mentioned previously.
Hey, dude. Like, what do you call it when my 3 geekazoid friends hold a seance for me? Nerdromancy. Hey, kill me, man. And that dumb hazing stunt the Alpha Towers put me up to was suicide. I need payback on the leader, man. Make like Linda Blair and set his head is spinning.
Yeah, to free Wendell, we have to drive off Ted. So, yeah, since that's a requirement for finishing the mission in the first place, that's going to be easy eventually. And actually, he's tied to Ted's, or at least some paperwork in there. What the heck is... Okay, with those rotten teeth. Okay. Like, how the hell could you have died with those? And next up,
Good question.
we have, if he wants to be selected,
But he might have had them on him when he died, for he was the class clown, and some jokers have those fake teeth.
yeah. And here we have Terror Eyes. Terror Eyes?
You would think being chopped up for illegal research would be enough indignity. Without kids stealing all that's left of me, this jar's lid isn't as snug as those I'm accustomed to. If you break me out, I'll help you create quite a spectacle.
Spectacle. Yeah, we have to break him out of that jar, which we can do easily enough with Aether here. And next up, the most tricky of these.
Oh, hello. I Lucky, and this Lucky's beeping table. Table usually warm and safe, but sometimes table zaps Lucky, which Lucky not like. Table only zaps when 2-legged things play well, though, and 2-legged things not play so well no more. So Lucky, stay here and keep warm.
And yeah, Lucky, we have to make someone play good at the pin table to get her out of there. And I think we can do that with Luckstorm here. Strange Lux affects every mortal. So can we give you an order? Okay, only Power Band and then Luckstorm. Maybe we get lucky ourselves here now, and someone got freaked out by that. And by the looks of it, Karen failed there. Yep, she did. Okay, there's little storm clouds. Oh, he's lucky. The storm clouds mean someone is being unlucky. So Brad might actually work for us here. Oh, it's not okay. It's not a storm cloud. It's a lucky clover over his head. Yeah, old graphics and zooming out doesn't help. Look, these pictures are even more pixelated than what you can usually get to see.
Yeah, those are blurry.
We are on a bit of a...
Beeping table not warm and safe at all. Perhaps Lucky will play with you until next nap time.
Okay, Lucky can take a lot of work to free actually at times, so that was very lucky.
Yeah, and you have very little amount of plasma.
Yeah, so let's just get in here scare a bunch of these. Oh, that only got 8 people too busy dancing to notice the freaking giant spider. Okay, well, we're at it then. Aether out here. And... oh, we need a lot more plasma for that. Okay. For now... oh, that's times 2. I think that means they are susceptible to being scared at the moment.
And out she goes.
Okay, Cockjammer. You add to the chaos here. Some people here are being vulnerable. Not all powers cause terror, like... what's with the ones? Okay, that got a good scare out of someone. Okay, slowly building up. I think Kinesis powers typically generate more belief than terror. And I don't think I've ever seen Leak scare someone. Okay, orders. We're not trained enough. So let's bind you somewhere else. They know that this place is being haunted now, so they're going to try and avoid it somewhat. Boo, orders. You can't take many orders at the moment. See, this place has a lot of upstairs rooms, but yeah, they should still be vulnerable enough. Let's pick on Helen here for a bit. Okay. Yep. Come on, where are you? Pick a room. Come on. Okay, let's just put you in there then. Oh, hello, we have a prime sus target here. Oh, we can't use Swallow yet because it's a very powerful one. We can Tremor. Because there's nobody near at the moment. Let's... yeah. Cockjammer, let's bring you somewhere else. Let's put you in the kitchen. Where everyone just left. And yeah, we have an... oh, hello. We have enough to free Terrorize at the moment. Let's get a bit more. Is this going to freak someone out? No, yeah. Slow just, well, it does what it says. And someone fainted.
Well done.
And now we have enough power. Or not. Okay. You forget Shattering Song.
Oh, that's so much better. That thick glass was playing havoc with my vision.
And yeah, bagpipe playing is considered a haunting power. Yeah. Let's have a look at their epithets. Lucky found that frat boys are a useful resource for food, and so decided to become an alpha towel. Sadly, their electrical repair skills were wanting, leading to Lucky's electrocution by their warm but malfunctioning pinball table.
Oh.
Yeah. Terrorize. Model children play a gruesome game at Halloween, passing objects to one another blindfold. I think that's supposed to mean blindfolded. Peeled grapes become a dead man's eyes, while children, these are a dead man's eyes. So basically trying to scare people by telling them it's something while it's not. Oh, there's a bunch going. Swallow. That is going to scare someone a lot. Once the tremor power is gone. Or done. Yep. Come on. You have a much more powerful thing here. There you go. Yeah. That would terrify anyone, I'd say. Getting that pulled into the earth. And there goes another. Let's put these other ones to use. Santa Claus, you go over there. You are ordered enough. Only was present. That's probably going to be the power that's most used by, well, everything. And we can put Lucky on the pinball table again. And delete that. Okay, the Luck Storm increases belief. And Ted is going. There's Obi-Wan. Brad. He looks to be freezing up. Okay, and then Wendell should pipe up in about... Oh, there he is.
Hey, dude, did you see the look on that jock dinosaur's face? Priceless, man. Definitely worth dying for.
Yeah, you were already dead, so it was a price you didn't have to pay. Oh, that reminds me, actually. Can we... I know I've kind of forgotten about these three, because typically I start this mission off by scaring the absolute hell out of these guys. Because usually I've unlocked Static by this, and you can tie Static to this one, which makes him appear right in the middle of them. And he has a power that reveals himself, and well, if you were trying to summon a spirit, and a dead electrician just appears right in front of you, yeah, you'd shit your pants. And they're a bit too busy to apparently care about laughter coming out of nowhere. Let's see how they react to seeing their old friend again then. Apparently not too much. Okay. But yeah, those three are an easy target. And if you have, well, a spirit that reveals himself. Or reveals himself in the middle of them all. We have only 5 remaining. I'd have thought that might have been I thought there might be a little extra interaction between them and Wendell, since, well, they're trying to summon Wendell.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Oh dear.
We've gone a bit longer than planned, but oh, there we go. Now the music kicks up. Gather Winds isn't too powerful on its own, it just makes it a bit windy. But if you were to combine it with other powers, then you could get some interesting results. Now though, we have a bunch of nerfs to take on. Pardon?
No worries. Here.
Yeah, these three shouldn't last too much longer. Okay, what scared you? Is there anything we can bind you to somewhere else? Not. Okay, they're all being very vulnerable right now. It's only these two guys left. But yeah, as you can see, there are just a lot of objects everywhere with different types of feathers for you to bind ghosts to. Okay, he's going. Where are you? You're still down here? Okay. Hold on a second. Oh, yeah. This should work instead. Or apparently not. Allows the ghost to manifest a phantom in. Okay, now. I'm pretty sure if you have a ghost that will reveal themselves here, that it will instantly scare these guys off. So, since you're being a bit of a prick, you get the special treatment.
Oh no!
That's still not enough to scare him off. Okay, you are just plain oblivious, aren't you?
I'm not sure if it is if it's going around like that.
Are you going back downstairs? You are. You are just a glutton for punishment, aren't you? Wyatt. And up he goes. Okay. Stonewall, someone for you. Almost there. Okay, come on, get up something. Everything's recharging. Okay then, let's prepare the welcoming committee over here. And he goes right by them. Did he? Oh, for a moment I thought he passed out there. And he's going. 1,000 plasm here. And we started off with just 74. And come on. Just waiting on him to leave. And there we go. All three freed. No banishes, because that's not a thing yet. 134 scares, 15 fleas, 1 faint, 121 screams. Yeah, that's a good haul there. A bit long, but oh well.
Yeah, and now we are like, yeah, basically 2 o'clock now.
Yeah, Summoner's not included. That's another puzzle level. But we're already at, over 2 hours. So, yeah, which of these 3 did you enjoy the most? Oh, well, it's an easy question. That number, that geometry dash probably wasn't it. So, which of these 2?
Yeah. I like the first one, but this one I think I like more. It was a bit more comedy.
So yeah, we can throw Ghostmasters in to the Saturday sideshow stuff.
Yeah, I can see that work. And yeah, it give us some extra comedy on occasion.
Yeah, that Genesis Alpha 1, I'll play that on my own time. I don't think that would be too interesting to stream, because it'd be a lot of walking around, mining and refining stuff. There'd probably be interesting stuff that show up later, but I don't think people would want to watch me for 2 hours doing everything else only for the chance of that stuff.
Yeah, and as you said earlier, it seemed to not play nice with OBS.
Yeah, it might have been that the resource, that it was a bit too powerful for that, or demanding. Still,
possibly.
Overall of this stream we've only lost less than 10%, but still, that part is going to be choppy to look at. So yeah, I'll need to put in a warning on that. But
yeah,
for now though,
good idea.
As always, anyone has been watching, thank you for watching, and special thanks to Drake here, of course.
You're most welcome.
And yeah, Tuesday we'll be continuing with Giants in Kabuto with Delphi's campaign.
Yay!
But for now, let's see if I can finally get the outro to work again. So, yep, until then.
Stay safe, folks!